Hey, what's up, everybody? This is David Jagno, and I'm live with Oculus Quest 2 for Quest 2 launch day. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be checking out a bunch of Quest 2 games. So we're going to be focusing mostly on games that have actual confirmed enhancements for Quest 2 and showing off some of those updates and changes. I am going to be streaming via Chromecast, so the footage is not going to be of the same quality that you would see inside the headset. It'll be a little bit lower quality, but it should give you a good idea of what these games are like and what the footage and content looks like. Over audio chat, I will be joined by Ian Hamilton and some other people from Upload VR, but I will be the one inside the headset here today. So if you have any questions, let us know. We'll do our best to answer. How are you doing today, Ian, for the Quest 2 launch? Are you excited about people getting their hands on this headset?
It's a big day. There's a lot to take in today. It's wild that we're here. For the new people joining in, like there's jealousy that people sort of get this Quest 2 experience compared to the stuff we've had to deal with over the last 5 years as perhaps their first VR experience. So it's going to be amazing to kind of see the reactions out there to this new generation of stuff. It's not. I loved Carmack's comment back at Facebook Connect where he said that this is a low-powered gaming device that wasn't what anyone wanted when they first started out. Uh, I think that was a really meaningful thing because Quest 1 was this 72 hertz
Ooh,
or
look at this! Look at
thing,
this
and
new Beat Saber interface here. We've got a party button, which it shows one headset, and then there's an online button.
ooh,
Yeah.
just diving
Okay.
straight into Beat Saber multiplayer.
Yeah. All right. I think we might start with that because I'm still waiting on Saints and Sinners to finish the download big update. It's about 8 gigs, so it's taking a little bit of time. Gridsy, that's an excellent question. I don't have an answer for you. They want to know why they're having to pay more in other regions. Multiplayer disclaimer. So, other players will be able to see your username, avatar, and other information.
Why they're
Okay.
having to pay for more for Quest?
Yeah, they're saying Quest 2 costs more for
I
them.
mean, taxes are embedded in most global prices, where they're not included in the U.S. prices if there's that to deal with.
I wonder why they chose to do their own avatars instead of. Ooh, there we go. Wizard, spiky hair. Oh, nice. That's some emo. Oh, whoa. That's like Goku hair. There we go. That's what I need. Yep, I'm going Super Saiyan. There we go. And then this one here. There's no choice here. I have to do the Super Saiyan hair. Let's see what kind of clothes do I want? Sure, we'll just go with a standard vest and do some upload green on the vest there. The shirt underneath, we'll make that black. And the outer shirt, we'll make that white. There we go. Upload colors, green, black, and white. Perfect. There we go. There's my beautiful, wonderful avatar. Hope everyone's impressed. I don't know when Contractors comes out officially. I don't think they've announced a date for that yet. Let's do quick play. Difficulty, let's do hard at first and see if we find anybody. There we go. Found someone instantly. Oh wait, it says waiting for other. Okay. I do not own this song. Why did it match me with someone that has a song I don't own?
What a fantastic first experience.
Let's do music packs. Your two options are either built-in only or all music packs. You can't just pick the ones you own. That's kind of dumb. Quick play lobby. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, we got a bunch of people in here. I'm guessing there's no voice chat because that would ruin everything, right? Like you can't. If you could just.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine some 13-year-old screaming at you
Yeah.
for a Beat Saber song?
No beat map? Oh, wait. Am I... Why is... Do we get to pick different songs? I'm so confused. I don't know. It's weird. It lets me ready up without picking a song. That doesn't make any sense. I guess I'll pick Light It Up. I don't even know if I've ever done the song. Alright, let's see how this goes. Where's my opponent? Oh, I see them. Okay. You can actually see everyone at the same time. Whoa. And you can see their notes and everything in real time. I wonder how it picks who is in the middle. Oh, someone failed out. Did they turn Beat Saber into a battle royale game here?
How many competitors do you have?
It's only 5, but someone just failed out. So it's like Tetris 99 kind of. I hope the audio is okay for everyone. All right. Did I win? I won! Oh wait, no, I got second. Dang it. I hate you, General Cluster. My mortal enemy. Alright. Let's do a rematch here. Looks like Titanium Terrence is the one that failed out. Or they're a new person that just now joined. Didn't we just do Light It Up? Let's do some classic Beat Saber. $100 bills. No, Light It Up. Isn't that the one we just did? Or did we do Full Charge?
Ready, set, go.
If it's the same one we just did, I'm gonna leave this. No, this is different. Oh, you can even look up and see everyone's scores. I just not realized that. I think I'm in second right now. I think whoever's in first is who it shows their giant avatar. Oh no! Oh man. Looks like I got second again. 2 people failed on that one.
Nice. Hi everyone.
Oh, it's not over.
I'm just trying to pull up the screen. I'll try to get into your comments in a second.
Man, this is a long song. I thought it was over. No! Oh! Oh, I failed. Dang it. Holy crap. You get to watch
Okay.
people finish if you want, though.
Julian, great question. So, Julian is asking if you had to pick one game to play first on the Quest 2 for someone who didn't own a Quest 1.
I would probably, like, are you asking just what the very first experience should be or where your first money should be spent? Okay, let's switch to something else now.
Yeah, the question was worded as play first on the Quest, and we have a list on uploadvr.com right now to cover all the great free things you can do. I might actually drop that link into the chat here in a minute. But there's a lot of really great free things you can do. There's better things to do by paying money, and so I'm assuming your question is asking about money. We already have a request for Arizona Sunshine, David.
Oh, okay. I just clicked on Saints and Sinners, so I'll do this one first for a little bit. so you can see the 2 zombie games.
And I'm sitting here.
There's actually like 4 zombie games. There's Saints and Sinners, which is a very intricate kind of almost open world single player RPG. Then you've got Arizona Sunshine, which is a very linear campaign, but it does have full co-op and a horde mode. And then you've got Drop Dead, which is like a gallery shooter. You can't move around, you just kind of stand in one place. It's like Time Crisis or House of the Dead, but zombies. And then you've also got Dead Horizon, which is almost like a mixture of the two, because you can teleport, move around, and it has co-op, but it's very slow paced. It's more like House of the Dead than, you know, like a real hectic game.
We got a question asking whether Beat Saber will have 90 Hz mode on Quest 2. It's a great question. I don't think they've confirmed.
I'm ready.
But I will say that Quest 2, or Beat Saber in particular, is one of the less demanding visually products that you can have out there. So if something was likely to get 90 Hz, I would think Beat Saber would be one of the first on the list.
Yeah, just to be clear for everyone, there's no 90 Hz right now in the store officially for any games.
And there's a question asking whether, do you think there'll be some way to stream your game on Discord? You can do it with a PC involved, but standalone, we haven't figured out that kind of setup yet, right? Chromecast can do it if you have some equipment involved.
Yeah, the way that I'm streaming right now is I have my Chromecast connected to an HDMI splitter, and then I've got that connected to a capture card on my PC going into OBS. So I'm Chromecasting my headset to my Chromecast. There isn't really a good, easy way of streaming Quest at the moment. You can there's an option in the headset to stream it, but that only goes to your personal Facebook page. You can't even go to a streaming page or a gaming page or a brand page. So we couldn't even do that to our upload Facebook from this headset. It has to go to your personal profile only.
And there, yeah, so there's someone trying to answer the question here, but yeah, the Quest 2 will have a, as we understand it, I haven't actually gone in today and looked at the options on the launch version. We had a pre-release version of the Quest that had certain things just turned on for us. And I believe at launch, 90 Hz mode is a beta feature you can go into the settings and turn on, but it will only turn it on, I believe, in the home and the browser environment for now. So you can
the resolution, like I just want to point out here, I'm holding my journal and the game as far away from my head as I can, and I can still easily read this tiny text. Like the resolution's, it's kind of surprising. I still get kind of taken aback by it sometimes.
I'm gonna go find that free things to do article and paste that in the link for everyone to check out.
Oops. Charge the flashlight by shaking it. Right now we're just doing the tutorial for Saints and Sinners. I've actually never played it on Quest. I reviewed it on PC. Okay. Alright. Let's kill some of these walkers.
Possibility your Quest is coming at some point in the next week, but you don't get it until Christmas? Who would do that to you?
That's
Why would
cruel.
So I just dropped the 11 best free games that David and I sort of worked on to suggest things you can first check out on your Quest 2. In particular, I'd recommend the Quill Theater. If you can check out a couple things in the Quill Theater, that should be one of the first things you do for free. And then we have a great list of the paid products, the headsets that we recommend. What David was doing earlier of Beat Saber multiplayer, that's new today, so we have to, that might affect some of our lists.
That being said, also, well, on the free list, I listed a bunch of games that have demos available on Quest. So, like, if you aren't sure if you like Beat Saber, there is a free demo. There's also a free demo for Super Hot, Space Pirate Trainer, Journey of the Gods. There's a lot of the top paid games have demos.
So my favorite one to recommend, though, I haven't tried this on the launch, but if you want to get a sense of what 90 hertz mode will look like, if there's anybody out there that's already got their Quest 2, please give this a try and let me know what you think. So I'm going to give you the URL. It's moonrider.xyz. That's the full URL. That is a Beat Saber clone that you just go to the Oculus browser and type that in. And if you've turned on the 90 hertz mode in the experimental settings, you should have a very interesting experience
Now that you've seen
with
all
that
there is to
website.
see. Now that you've seen all there is to see.
I forgot you could shoot this tutorial guy. Another one just shows up. It's a different person.
Now that you've seen all there.
How many different people do they have waiting back there behind the door?
Now that you've seen all there is to see. Would you like to exit the combat tutorial?
Oh. Tutorial guy will remember this. Oh my
Now
god.
that you've seen all there is to see.
That's hilarious.
Would you like to exit the combat tutorial?
So someone's asking, Ragan is asking, can you see chat in your headset right now?
No.
And how hard is it to set up on Quest
Are you
2?
sure
So that's
about
why
that?
I'm on the chat right now, is to help answer your questions while I'm on a Discord chat with David. So I am watching him on
Damn, would
stream
you
just
look
like
at
everyone
that.
else here
Just remember,
via YouTube video.
walkers out
And
there,
I'm chatting with him in
ain't
real
gonna treat you
time
as
while
kindly
he's
as the ones
doing
in
things
here.
in the headset. I have a Quest 2 sitting on my desk, so I could put it on and probably answer a couple questions if there were any specific questions that anyone really wanted to get answered.
And I have a battery pack in my pocket that my Quest is plugged into. I'm using the VR Power battery, which is designed for the original Quest.
I'll be damned.
It doesn't fit the back of my Quest 2. I think there's a new strap that they designed for it so that you can plug it in easily. I don't have it though, and I've ordered my Elite strap with the battery pack built in officially from Oculus, but it hasn't arrived yet.
But if the city
So I've got two good questions asking if the Quest and Rift crossplay
is just beginning.
is there for multiplayer on Beat Saber. I believe it was crossplay from both Steam, PCVR to Quest. Is that correct, David?
As far as I know, I think so.
And the PSVR version has apparently been delayed.
Also, just so people are aware, you can create your own lobby, so you can do multiplayer just against friends if you want. You don't have to play with strangers.
And then another question is asking whether you can have multiple accounts with Quest 2, and they're also asking if it doesn't have multiple accounts, I can't get one.
Then
we've
you
also
can't get
got
one.
Yeah, we also got a comment from people that are angry at Facebook, and I just want to recognize that sentiment. We recognize that sentiment. We know that there are people out there that are frustrated or concerned about Facebook. You need to use a Facebook account to use the Quest 2.
Yeah.
That is, it's a non-starter basically to get a Quest 2 without using a Facebook account. You need to know that when you're getting one. That's more or less the way we can talk about it. We've got some very good discussions over in our VR Download podcast or studio. We have a virtual studio that exists entirely in virtual reality, and we use that to broadcast. And we've got some conversations in there where we've met up with people at Big Screen, at Mozilla, and virtual desktops. They've all been in our studio to talk about some of the policies Facebook has in place. And I encourage you to go over to our VR Download or watch a VR Download podcast where we've got some of those discussions. It's something that we are planning to do on an ongoing basis to have those conversations and keep trying to get into those situations, get into those subjects with Facebook. We don't want, our personal data sold
A
to be
patrol had a
targeted
scrape with
against.
a couple of reclaimed in
I
Old
don't
Town
want
yesterday.
that. I like a
Cyrus got
targeted
messed up
ad
pretty bad,
versus a
but the
non-targeted
savages
ad.
paid the price.
But if I had a choice, I would
One of the
prefer
corpses
no
had
ads.
this drawing.
And I think there's a lot of
Look
people in
familiar?
that category out there, and we
Doesn't
respect
bode
that.
well.
So
The
there's other
little
people
shit
angry at
with your
Facebook.
mother
We
working with the
understand.
reclaim to
We're
locate
aware.
the reserve. Time is not on our side.
Do people
No
want
more
me to
fucking
switch
around.
games or keep
We
playing Saints and
prioritize their
Sinners?
capture and
So
we
there was
get
the
that
request
key back.
earlier
I don't want
for
Mama to worry, so keep this between us.
Arizona
Be
Sunshine. I think it's
cautious
probably
but
good to
aggressive.
just show
We stir the herd
single
at
player in there right
1700.
now.
Keep on the hunt till the last
MH
minute.
is asking, does
The tower's
Facebook
a
or
long
Oculus
ways
send
down.
any data from the cameras back to the servers, or is the Guardian system processed locally? Fantastic question. We have jumped into that with Facebook. The Oculus Quest has a light on it. It's in the middle of the headset, on the top middle of the headset. That light is supposedly attached to the power system of the Quest. So that light is also attached to the cameras. So the idea is that anytime the cameras are active and sensing the environment, that light turns on. Beyond that, Facebook says that there is nothing about Quest 2 that's any different about Quest 1 with regarding mapping of your environment and how that data is processed. It is supposedly all processed locally on the headset. And the way it is processed, Facebook says that the images are more or less destroyed at the moment that they're captured, because all they really need to do is get the 3D feature geometry of your environment. I believe is the idea. Um, it's all processed locally is the bottom line there as the answer to your question from what Facebook tells us. We're obviously always curious to understand the details and see these things tested. Um, Most of the time, you can turn off you can turn off your Wi-Fi, and the Quest will operate in most conditions except for multiplayer.
Alright, I think I'm going to switch over to some Arizona Sunshine. Let's see. Okay, there.
There will be multiple Facebook accounts eventually, to be clear on the account question. So they are planning to do multiple Facebook accounts that you can log into and switch back and forth. People are asking about, I think, the G2 and asking how it compares. There's lots of people out there excited about G2. We cannot wait to get our hands on the finished version of the G2. One of the things that kind of gets us, though, is wireless is increasingly becoming a must-have feature for us. Um, I don't like wires at all now, David. How do you feel about them at this point?
Yeah, I mean, the Quest 2 it's my pretty much my default VR headset at this point. Um, I use a virtual desktop for PC VR anytime I can. Occasionally, I might prefer or need a wired connection.
Let's Play VR says they just got their Quest 2. It's amazing. Congrats.
I don't
Let
know
us know what
why
you're enjoying in there.
Arizona Sunshine won't update for some reason. There's a 15 megabyte update preventing it from launching. And it doesn't want to update. There we go. It says download canceled. No? Come on.
Another interesting question here about Quest 2. Can you import movies from Google Drive? Um, there are a number of apps that are incredibly useful for viewing all kinds of content on the Quest. You can use Virtual Desktop, Big Screen, Sky Video Player, I think is what it's called, is the other one. Um, and various ones have different features, like being able to load a video that's playing on your local network, I can't remember what that network is, the LNA.
I think I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna play some Hollow Point. This one is supposed to have some Quest 2 enhancements as well while I wait on Arizona Sunshine to update. I don't know why it's taken forever.
while David is switching games, let me just say to everyone, thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got more than 100 viewers right now. It's a big day for virtual reality. I don't know how many, chime off in the comments if you've been in quarantine for, I don't know, 7 months now and haven't had a VR headset, or if you've been in quarantine for 7 months now and are just getting your hands on a VR headset and are excited about the escape that you're going to have now that you've got it in your home. Um, we
Oh
What I
man.
wanted to say is that we have actually heard from a number of developers for Quest, and they've passed along some game codes for us to give away on an upcoming stream. I don't think I'm going to do the game codes right now on this stream, just because I really haven't prepared for it.
Oh my
And
god.
if we do give away codes, it will likely be in our studio. So after this game stream with David, we may go to our studio. We may do it tomorrow. We haven't really decided yet, but we have a fantastic virtual studio, and we're all waiting on delivery of more Quest 2s, and we can meet in there and actually show off some of the hand tracking features
Oh,
live
I
with each
keep
other.
I keep forgetting you have to dodge after you shoot the stupid orbs. I'm so dumb. I haven't played Hollow Point in so long.
Yeah, Jen, you've been pestering your dad about getting a VR headset for months now. I think, what do you think is going to be the winning case? I think there's a case to be made that, yeah, it's a gaming device, you want to play with it, but I think some parents might be won over by pitching that eventually Quest is going to be a computer platform, just like our phones and our laptops. And you might be able to convince a parent that there's like art and actual computer work you might be able to do with, if not the Quest 2, a future version of this line of headset. People are saying that they're already loving their Quest 2s. They've got them today, and
Whew. I forgot how tiring Hollow Point is.
yeah, Turbo, great question. Let everyone know in the comments when your Quest 2s are coming in. I know there's been some order confusion depending where you ordered it from. Someone here is Turbo's saying the Quest is coming in today by 8, and it doesn't even say that it's shipped out yet. The way I've got my streaming set up, I've got David's video set up right below the window where I can watch the UPS truck coming up the road. So one of the things we can do with our studio, if you haven't watched our VR download podcast before, is we're very, very, very close to being able to just send out a Quest 2 in a box to an interview subject or someone who would want to be on our podcast, and they could just open the headset, connect it to their Wi-Fi, open the box, connect the headset to their Wi-Fi, and use hand tracking to express themselves in our studio as an interview subject. So there's a very good chance that the headset that I'm waiting on delivery for right now, we could actually send out to people just to invite them into our studio to have sort of a discussion about virtual reality. Yeah, Chad Baca is saying the lighterness is noticeable. It is definitely noticeable. Jamie's review said it's noticeable, but it wasn't enough. Like you always, I think we're always going to wish it's going to be lighter for a long, long time now.
I'm switching games because holy crap. Whew. Hollow Point is exhausting.
Yeah, Mike, most of our guests would have a VR headset, and we do have guests all the time that have their own headsets. But there are situations that might arise where a person either doesn't want to buy a Facebook headset for themselves, or doesn't actually have the latest VR headsets, yet is doing something related to VR. There was a situation earlier this year that I almost considered right as lockdown happened, where I don't know who else in the comments here has watched the new show Upload on Amazon, but I talked to the creator of the new Upload show, and there was a time where I'm like, we could have sent him an Oculus Go and asked him to come into our studio to talk about his new virtual reality based TV show called Upload, coincidentally.
Yeah,
And
coincidentally.
yeah, and we basically decided against it because COVID-19 can still live on a cardboard box, and uh, didn't really make sense to try it at this time. But with a Quest 2 and hand tracking and 6 DoF comfort, we're in a situation where someone who might not necessarily have a Quest themselves would still be a viable, great guest to have on our show talking about virtual reality or augmented reality for that case, for that matter.
And if you're watching right now, let me know how the visuals are, how the audio sounds, how the audio balance is between my voice, Ian's voice, and the game audio. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments. You might need to wait until the game's actually making noise. I just started up a new game, so the menu's a little quiet right now. Should I start up the campaign, or should I go into horde mode?
Why don't you do campaign for now, I guess.
Okay. Single player. Two-handed
Hello,
weapons.
gentlemen.
Oh, look who it is.
Kyle's in the house.
Alright, can you talk again real quick? I want to check your audio level.
Yes. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It looks like it's pretty good.
Okay.
And like I said in chat, if anyone wants me to adjust audio levels for the game audio, I can do that.
I missed my alarm clock.
I think I might need to turn it up a little bit, actually. Alright, so far we played Beat Saber multiplayer, we played Saints and Sinners, we played Hollow Point, and now we're playing some Arizona Sunshine.
Thanks Rico and Mike, both of them are saying that it looks and sounds good.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Here's my gun.
And playing with two-handed weapons, it's from the main menu you can pick the normal story mode, which is mostly pistols, or you can pick the two-handed weapon mode, which starts you out with a rifle, like, immediately.
Kyle, I'm set up to look out my window so I can see ETS coming up the road live on the screen. Are you set up similarly?
I actually have a webcam facing at my porch,
What can I say?
so I can see when the delivery arrives.
I'm not interested in teleport movement. How do I change this?
Oh shit! Damn, Freddy.
Dang,
Hey,
Freddy.
good, didn't I? Oh.
Yeah, commenters are actually saying play horde mode since everyone does the first mission, and that is very fair, Toker.
It's a very slow start too. I can't even bring up the menu. How do I bring up the menu in this game?
And people are just asking how it is overall. We've got, if you haven't seen uploadvr.com, we've got reviews of all the official accessories, the headset itself. I so far agree with Jamie that it is the new king of VR. There's no competition except for the G2, which is going to, in my opinion, probably fit the very select group of people who want to spend countless hours in a flight game or a driving game, something like that.
I just restarted the game. I couldn't get the menu to come up. I don't know what's going on.
So if Quest 2 is the new king of VR, who's the prince, the duke, the every other monarchical title?
Well, I think we can agree Rift S is the Jester.
Ah, that's funny.
Clearly just there for the Quest amusement. Yeah, I don't know otherwise. Rift S jokes will be topical for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the Rift S?
I said it was the Jester.
I don't know. I've never heard of the Rift S.
Haha!
Yeah, I didn't get the Rift S. I was waiting for the Rift T to come out.
Oh man, those jokes hit hard during loading menus. And there's no
Yeah.
no sound.
Sean's asking about the screen door effect compared to the Index, the Quest 2 to the Index.
That's an Ian question.
I don't notice the screen door effect anymore in a Quest 2 pretty much at all. We have kind of like a test where you can kind of see how much detail you can see at a distance, and I feel like when we're in our studio, I do see a considerable amount of more detail on the other side of the room on Quest 2 compared to Quest 1.
For sure.
You know, there's something to be said for when we're in the studio, because you've mentioned that a few times that, oh, it looks so much better with the studio. The studio is very high contrast, very clean cut lines, very square. You're not moving a lot. So I think you have the opportunity to spend more time and really analyze without a whole bunch of riffraff distracting you from the core idea of, is the screen door effect better on the Quest 2? That's just my take on it.
Michael's saying, got my window open, peeking out every time I hear a car. Yeah, I totally know that feeling. And Michael's also saying it's the king of VR for the price. I think that's very, it's a very good qualifier, but we also just need to recognize how big a deal wireless is at that price as well. Like, it's not just for the price, but also the wireless is almost unprecedented at that price. It's such a big deal.
Let me grab some more ammo.
Unprecedented? Anybody see Saturday Night Live?
I have not seen that yet. Let me answer these questions real quick. Any games in development by Oculus to really utilize hand tracking? Mike is also asking a similar question. That Hand Labs thing was getting a big update this month. Mike, I think you might be talking about something separate. So, Oculus Quest and Oculus Quest 2 both have an experimental feature called hand tracking. You put down the controllers and you just hold your hands up in front of you and you can see all your fingers moving around in real time. It is very, very cool to sit down in bed, for instance, and like pull up a movie on your ceiling, or like a 70-inch screen floating in your living room. If you use the Sky Video app, I tried this over the weekend, Kyle, and David, it looked incredible. You can use, is this the Sky Video or was Fandango Now? Sorry, I think it was Fandango Now.
What the heck? Oh.
You log into the Fandango Now app on Oculus Video app, and your Fandango Now can link up to all of your movie purchases across like all your other accounts. So you can pull up your video library via the Fandango Now connection. And I was even able to set it into pass-through mode. So I essentially had a pass-through view of my living room with like a 70 or 80-inch TV screen, and it really looked like a 1080p movie playing on it to me. I'm not a videophile, so like I'm not going to pick it apart perfectly, but it looked really, really, really nice that way in that app. And I highly, David, if you haven't seen a video like in the Fandango app, I really recommend it.
Now, I haven't used the Fandango app myself. That's like a streaming service, right?
Yeah, it's like Fandango's version of like Google Play and Apple's version of like purchasing movies.
Do they have any 3D content on that service?
I think so, but I have not looked. I have not purchased many of them, so I didn't see that in my library.
So I'm having a lot of people telling me that 3D video on the Quest 2 is phenomenal, and I'm excited, especially if I can do what you just said with pass-through and a 3D movie. That could get trippy pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was really fun to sort of picture such a big movie that way. So what was really weird is I pulled up like So I love the scene in Aquaman where they go underwater and look at the civilization underwater for the first time. It just visually, it's a really good, like, how good is this TV test? And so like I pulled that up in the Amazon Prime Video app, on Quest 2, and then I pulled it up in this Fandango Now app, and it was like night and day how bad the Prime Video version was versus the Fandango version.
I'm sorry
Like,
if I
was
missed
just
it. Did you say
incredible.
whether it's Fandango streaming or is that downloaded?
It actually has both options. That was the killer thing. I could download, I have yet to test it, but the Fandango has, it's the first one I've seen, where you could click on it and have like an 8 gigabyte video file on your Quest locally.
How is the battery consumption when you're watching video? Have you noticed it drain the battery faster, slower, the same?
I have yet to really watch like a full-length movie. That's a good question to ask. Compared like streaming versus downloaded, I'm curious to the battery consumption way different if you download a couple movies that way.
Yeah.
And that,
well,
and
I might have to volunteer to do that testing.
Oh,
and
there's
that
a key.
feature, by the way, like that has a huge impact on the storage size equation. If you're realistically going to like
No!
fit
Aw.
in some kind of form of transportation for like hours and hours and hours, you might want 6 movies installed.
Hey, Select Gaming. I'm playing
that thing.
Arizona Sunshine at the moment. I'm gonna switch games again.
They're saying that the zombies are a bit loud in that one too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Stephen Doolittle wants to know if you even play shooters.
Yeah, every now and then. Doesn't mean that I am a good
David
shot.
prefers backgammon.
Yes, much more my speed. I'm an excellent bait player. It's a fishing game, if you're unaware. Let's try Affected. That one's supposed to have some updates.
Oh, real VR fishing. Oh, that would be so much. I would love to get into real VR fishing with you.
Sure, we can do it after this one. I don't think there's any updates, but whatever.
I would love to show. So, please, like, subscribe, comment. Real VR fishing has my favorite feature I have seen yet on Oculus Quest 2.
Well,
I'm
to
not...
be clear, it's a feature for any version of the game, right? It's not just Quest 2.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably there on Quest, and I wonder if it's there on PC too. I assume it is. But like, I have fully tested this on Quest 2, and it's incredible. You can bring up a browser window while fishing with your friends in Real VR Fishing, and have a YouTube movie playing in a browser window wherever you want, around you, on your boat, behind you, in the sky.
Let's also
right
be
above
clear.
water.
Any PC VR headset can do this already in any game.
Except now we're doing it in standalone. Is a big deal to me.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I understand. I want to be clear for people that aren't familiar with VR. This isn't like a Quest feature that's special. If you have a PC VR headset, you can pull up a browser window no matter what game you're playing. If you're unaware, just putting that out there.
Mike's asking for multiplayer Beat Saber. Mike, go check the beginning of the stream.
I can pull it up again if a lot of people want to see, because we only had around 20 people watching at that time.
Yeah, we have like 120 right now. There's a lot of people watching, a lot of people waiting for their quest. Let us know when your quest is supposed to arrive.
Alright, so right now I'm playing Affected the Manor. There are 2 modes in this game. There's the base mode, which is like a 40-minute to an hour-long horror game. Super good. It's been around since Gear VR. It's been updated a ton over the years. It's like one of the best intro to VR horror type experiences. And then there's also this known as the Gauntlet, which is a speed run through a micro-sized horror, like haunted house, basically. So you're literally speed running through a bunch of hallways that are trying to attack you, and you're trying to do it as quickly as possible.
Kyle says his power went out, so he'll be back when his power comes back on, I think.
Oh, okay. Alright. We're starting the gauntlet. And the other cool thing about the gauntlet is the longer you go without getting interrupted or stopped, the faster you move.
Yeah, MH, I totally know that feeling. Saying a different direction. That's the worst. Turner says their quest comes on Friday. T-Bone says the UPS driver was driving home to rock out with some Beat Saber. Look at Quest 2 is a standalone VR headset that is running into you don't need anything except the headset on your head and the controllers in your hands to play games like Beat Saber, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, Super Hot, major great games. This is the Facebook VR set, so it's called the Oculus Quest 2, and it's made by Facebook. Dead and Buried is available for Quest 2, right, David? Yeah.
Yep. It was a launch title for the original Quest.
Oh, Brandon's not getting his stuff until November. Facebook. Yeah, to be absolutely clear for everyone who's tuning in, we've got 130 people now. If you buy Quest 2, you have to log into your Facebook. That's...
Oh, God!
That's all restarting today.
Oh, Jesus, the baby. Oh, my God. I forgot about the baby.
Yeah, exactly, Lucas. That's called the Oculus Link feature. To use the official wired system that Facebook has installed, you hook up a USB cord between the headset and your computer, and as long as the computer meets the minimum requirements for VR, which is most gaming PCs today, you will be able to play PC VR games like Half-Life Alyx and other things on the Quest 2. You can also use virtual desktop, and if there's a lot of people wanting to know about virtual desktop versus Link, I can explain all that, since it's there's some differences between using the wireless virtual desktop and the wired Link. But yeah, you can connect to a gaming PC that is VR compatible, that at least has the minimum specs for VR, and you can play a lot more games that are PC only.
I personally prefer virtual desktop wireless over Link. I think it's a better experience.
How much time is needed to fully recharge to 100% with and without the battery strap? You might want to check out Jamie's review to see if he has that number. We have that review probably near the top of our homepage. If you just go to our uploadvr.com homepage and search Elite.
I'll show some Beat Saber multiplayer again, since it sounds like some people were interested in seeing that. Basically, the way it works is you and up to 4 other people are put into a single Beat Saber song, and from the middle, your notes are flying at you, but you can see 4 other branches where notes are also flying at other people, and you see their avatars in real time. So while you're playing, you can see each other, you can see their score, and then I think the way it works is whoever has the highest score at that moment, their avatar is projected into the middle for everyone to see. And
Mike is saying he can't hear the talking anymore when the game's running. Let us know if our chat audio is a problem.
Say something real quick.
Yeah, hi.
No, it should be showing up. Maybe the game was just too loud. It was drowning us out, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been.
Let me. I'll turn the game audio down a tiny bit. But
yeah, someone else is saying the game audio was a bit loud earlier.
Okay. Whenever Beat Saber, if I'm in a song on Beat Saber, it's probably going to be hard to hear us, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll try not to answer a question while he's in the middle of the song, but I'm on a slightly delayed stream, so it might make a might be a little confusing when they do that.
I can just let you know. I'll verbally say.
Yeah, I'm looking at comments. There's John saying Quest Ones are going for 80 to 90% on eBay right now. Yeah, that I would probably expect that to be the case for a while, since on Quest One, I wonder how the Facebook requirement will work if like you're a new user and buy Quest One used. Do you still have to sign up for Facebook, or can you use it without for the next year or so? I don't know.
We've got the Amazing Boy 36. We've got Smalls 0101. We've got Virtually Radical, and we've got Raptor Gaming 4.
Yeah, so people are still saying that the game audio is still loud.
That is extremely confusing because there is basically no game audio right now. So
I think it's probably a catch up for what we were talking about earlier, but I'm just saying that like they're saying, I'm seeing those comments now.
Okay. Are people, I don't know. If you're referring to, like, if you hear me talking right now, let me know. I don't understand, because the game audio, there is no audio. So I don't know where this audio is coming from. Maybe people had the stream open multiple times, other videos are playing. Okay, they said it's fine right now. So I think the issue was just that during the game was the issue. So there's a song about to start right now, by the way.
Yeah, okay, I'll try not to talk. I'm on that delay, so it's hard to tell when you're on your song. It might be nice if you call out when you're starting a song.
Yeah, I just did.
Cool.
I don't think I've ever played this song. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say something, but they probably can't hear me. Oh my god. This guy's beating me by about 30,000 right now. I think it's only us left. Everyone else failed.
People impressed with your Beat Saber, David, not to give you a big ego.
That's surprising. I'm only on hard. Oh, he beat me by almost 100 or over 100. Dang. All right. I got a firm second though. Third and fourth both got Fs.
My little one just ran over to me with his lightsaber. Did you see him playing this on the screen and you decided to get your lightsaber? Is that what happened? He knows which way to hit the boxes because of the arrows in the boxes.
All right, we've got new people now. I think the person that won last time is still here though, so I don't really stand much of a chance. I'll do one more.
Yeah, Recchiosi? That's the right way to do it. He said they already got their quest 2 and ran the battery dead, so they're charging it back up and watching us. That's the right way to go.
Okay, what song are we playing this time? Playing multiplayer is fun though. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of progression system. Like you don't unlock new cosmetics, which is a bit of a bummer. I mean, unless I'm wrong, but I think it's just leaderboards and that's it. They really should have had some type of unlock system. Alright, I'm starting another song. I forgot to say that.
Some really good questions after the song we should answer.
Yeah, I'll switch games after this song. Oh man, I'm like, oh, I'm 10,000 behind this guy. I was neck and neck with him. I forgot it. That was a kind of a slower song there. I got second though. Again, I can't break out of second place. Oh, Raptor Gaming was right behind me. Only 300 points below me. That's crazy. 300 points is nothing. That's like 3 blocks. That's it. Not even. That's like, because you get times 8. So he was right on my heels. Holy crap. Alright, let's leave the Beat Saber lobby. And Ian, you said we had some questions?
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to tweet about the stream, get more people in here. We've got really good questions. Some people are saying that they're having problems updating, I think, the headset. So let us know if you're having that problem.
It might be similar to what happened to me where Arizona Sunshine hung up and had to kind of go play something else while it updated.
You know, on our download, Jamie said he saw sort of like a little thing in our studio. The way our studio has very solid colors in it, so it's very easy to spot sort of weirdness with the lenses or the display. And I was going to tell you, David, my Quest 1 freaked out over the weekend as I was testing Quest 2.
Oh, really?
So Yeah, so I'm like messing with all these games, and I wanted to go check out Arizona Sunshine in Quest 1 and 2, and I just could not boot up the Quest 1 at all. It was just completely, it almost seemed bricked. But like it just
Oh, you know
needs
what? I just thought of something. We could both play real VR fishing, and I could pull up chat probably in that window.
ooh, you could. You
Yeah.
could.
I wonder if more games are going to allow that feature, like allowing you to pull in an Oculus browser window on top of the game. Because that would be such a great thing to have on Quest natively, so I don't have to rely on someone to read chat or anything. It would just, oh man. I'm switching over to
Uh,
Super Hot because this is a relatively quiet game, so I should be able to play this without chat not being able to hear us at the same time.
uh, Ethan is asking, how do you get custom songs in Beat Saber and Quest 2? We do have a guide to getting custom songs, but it's going to be a lot easier to do it via PC in like a PC mode. Standalone Beat Saber mods are not real reliable. Is that the way to put it, David? Like
That
they
sounds
get broken
accurate.
pretty frequently.
That's accurate. Harry's the one that's been handling that kind of coverage since he came on board. I personally haven't dabbled in custom Beat Saber songs in a while.
Um, yeah, and person is saying here that the mods broke again with the update, with the multiplayer updates. That makes sense.
If I remember correctly, they essentially said we're going to keep breaking it,
Yeah, they've kind
more
of
or
had
less.
that phrasing for a long time. And to go back to people, please check out moonrider.xyz. Um, I'm gonna put that back in the chat so people who missed it earlier know about it. What I recommend you do with your Quest 2 is go to the experimental features. Let me make sure that experiment. So I've got the Quest 2. Let me make sure that feature is there now that I've got the updated version.
Oh, I actually hit him. That's sick.
So yeah, I'm in it right now. Okay. So I just had to turn on the experimental 90 hertz refresh rate in the experimental features of my Quest 2. It was initially turned on by Facebook when they first sent us these to
Oh, really?
test, and now with the update, I think you have to turn it back on. So I just turned that back on my Quest 2. I assume anyone else out there today, go turn that on. First thing you do when you get your Quest 2, one of the first things you do, so you can experience this website that I'm telling you about, moonrider.xyz, uh, and see
Oh,
if it feels pretty cool to you without even having to buy a Beat Saber game.
ah. Oh no. Nice.
Yeah, I'm testing it right now for everyone watching. We've got almost 150 people. I'm going to click on Toxicity by System of a Down.
Well, you want me to
On
just pull it up?
What?
You want me to just pull it up? Since I'm the one on camera, right?
If you want to pull up moonrider.xyz, that would be cool. I want to show what sort of like, and can you show the 90 hertz setting? Will your menu come up? Can you show turning that on?
Yeah, let's see here. Experimental features. 90 hertz. There it is.
And it's going to require
Oh,
restarting your headset, I just realized.
crap. That's not a huge problem. I can just let me put it on. Be right back. You should still be able to hear us.
Yeah, I'm playing Moonrider right now at 90 hertz, I believe.
Yeah,
And
so
that is something you should definitely experience pretty early on in your time with an Oculus Quest.
and
Michael just got
there is a Beat
theirs
Saber
in the mail.
demo, so you could download the Beat Saber demo and then try Moonrider and see the difference. And if you really want to pay for Beat Saber and try to get custom songs working on there, then you get a feel for the gameplay at least. Okay, blah blah blah, continue. Alright, let's cast back to my Chromecast. You can see how quickly it restarts though, because I'm already casting again. It restarted the entire headset.
I would say a very solid yes to that question. They're asking, is Quest 2 good without a PC?
Oh sure, yeah, absolutely.
And just so you know, the comments have come back up on the stream, but it makes sense to show them right now, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that was the Be Right Back menu. They're gone for the gameplay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna lay out these instructions for everyone in the comments who's getting a Quest 2.
Yeah, so people should be able to see it actively right now. So you go, you click here on the library app button, the 9 dots, then you go to browser. Up here at the website, you literally just type in Moonrider, Rider dot XYZ, and then you hit go. And
then
once
click
that pops
the
up,
headset.
click here to enter VR. You click it, allow, and there you go. You're streaming a VR game from the internet, from your browser. You hit begin, and they got all kinds of songs. I'm going to try to pick something that's not super well known because I don't want our video to get hit with copyright.
Yeah, like I did Still Alive because I figured there was a version of Still Alive on there. There might be like a Mario theme or something.
I'll go with the Tetris Trap remix. That one should be fine. It's a remix of a song, so it shouldn't be copyrighted or anything. But you can see they have Green Day. They've got Breaking Benjamin. You got is it Avicii? Is that how you pronounce it? You've got Panic at the Disco. I mean, you can search all kinds of songs.
But do you feel the frame rate difference? Is it legit? Is it really there?
I feel like I noticed a difference. I mean, it's going to be dependent on your internet quality.
Yeah, it's a very strange extension, Lucas. It's not .com. It's moonrider.xyz is the website.
It is very smooth.
So he's got it set to punch them, but in the opening menu you can set it to Saber mode.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't adjusted it at all. Maybe this is the default.
Yeah, I think there's actually 3 modes.
Alright, I want to go back then. I would rather do slashing. Oh yeah, punch mode. Okay. Ride mode, where you just take your hands, I guess, and trace it. And then classic is slashing. Ah, okay. Let's try something else then. What's brain power? Oh, that's a fast one. Are there difficulties at all? Oh, some of them do, not all of them. White stripes. Oh, here we go. Anyway, that should give people a good idea. Here we go. This is an anime song. I'm guessing it won't be copyrighted. I'll try this one. I like the Rainbow Road feel. How it's almost like you're, skating through space. And if you are watching right now, if you can hear us, I am playing in the experimental 90 hertz mode.
Yeah, so
the browser is already 90.
David, can you drop out? Can you like go to the main browser window and show what 3 windows up at the same time looks like? I want to explain to people that you can turn on your AR browser feature, and they won't actually see that at home. So I need to explain that there.
Okay. So how do we do that? We hit here. All right, here's one browser window. How do I bring up multiple? I've never done this.
Like a plus button, I think somewhere at the top. I'm a little delayed, so I'm not exactly seeing it live just yet. So you have to describe what you're seeing so I can sort of narrate what's going on to people. But David has a virtual environment set up right now. He can go to his settings and turn that to an AR view. That won't come through
Oh, that's
on
what you're
his
talking
stream.
about. Okay.
So
Virtual
David
environment.
can't
Pass
show
through.
his environment on the stream, but he can see it in VR. And then what he can do is set up 3 windows here, and one window where he could actually play music, another window where he's working, and another window where he's like doing social media or accessing an email.
How do I bring up?
And
I don't get how to do multi. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Never mind.
yeah, so his pass through, his environment shows up as black. We can't see it on the stream.
I think you'll be able to see it.
No,
Won't you?
it shuts down. I can't see a room.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, I can see my
and-
office. Yeah.
Yeah, so David can see his room right now with the windows rolling around him. And for any of those teenagers out there that need to make a case to their parents that this is more than just a fun gaming device, I will argue that what David is doing right now shows real potential for doing some work
You know what?
as a laptop sort of device.
Can you have a browser window open in the background while playing something?
That's where we could go to Real VR fishing.
No, that's real time open overlay on top of the game while you're playing it. I'm talking about just in the background letting the browser run. Like, let me try this. So I wouldn't be able to see chat in real time, but I could hit my menu button to pull it up real quick. I want to see if that'll work. So I'm going to pull up the stream right now. It is loading, I guess.
Oh no, David, don't do this. You'll break reality.
There, I'm going to mute it. Okay, I can see chat now. Okay, so now let's see what happens if I switch over to an app, and let's go into something we haven't done yet that has updates, like Walls of the Wizard. Okay, now while this is loading, let me wait until I'm actually in the game.
Yeah, Mike, Infinite Office is the next step for this whole interface.
But
Pretty soon.
just so people are aware, though, you can set up a Bluetooth keyboard with your Quest already. So you can get an approximation of that currently with those windows that we were just showing.
Yeah, it just the software needs to get a little bit smarter and know when you're resting your fingers on the keyboard. That's not there, but I'm sure that's what the Infinite
Okay.
Office software
No,
will do.
you can't have browser open at the same time, so it shuts the browser down to launch a game. Okay, so we're not quite there yet.
So it's not a built-in system feature, but Real VR Fishing at least has their own version of this. Jake, that's a valid question. Can your Oculus 2 get a virus, or does it have antivirus software? Keep in mind, Jake, that the Oculus Quest 2 is based on Android. It's Android underneath, and then I think even beneath Android, it's
I
parts
forgot.
of Linux.
Waltz of the Wizard has hand tracking, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can put your controllers down and show that off.
I forgot about that.
So people that were asking about hand tracking, Waltz of the Wizard is one of the few games at this point that has hand tracking supported throughout the entire thing. So Jake, to answer your question, since it's based on Android, you need to think about Android-based concerns.
Okay, how do I bring up? I was using controllers earlier, so now it's confused, I think. I don't know how to bring up options.
If you pinch one hand at yourself, so no, point it at yourself, point to pinch it yourself.
Yeah, that brings up the Oculus menu.
Okay, what about with the other hand?
Ah, there we go. Okay, locomotion. I guess we'll go telepath smooth. Wait, other locomotion. Physical movement.
Oh, and we've got it looks like more than 150 people watching. Thank you for everyone tuning in. You're watching David use hand tracking on an Oculus Quest 2. Keep in mind that is an experimental feature right now, so it won't work as good as controller tracking, but you can at least see a full game right now being played with just using his hands in the open air. And he's getting all the settings just right. But I wanted to give everyone good news because thank you so much for tuning in.
It's not
I've
doing
heard
anything.
from our studio developer Heaney saying that he thinks he's found the bug that has kept our studio from running this morning. And there's a very good chance we could go to our studio after we're done today here with David.
I can't get movement to work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
All right, so it's a pointing gesture along the ground, starting near you and pointing away from you. So like it's point your index finger straight, your thumb up towards the air, and then point along the ground in a gesture to lay a line along the ground.
That's weird. Then
So
you trace it, I guess. That's very bizarre.
Yeah. So David's learning it on the fly here, and that's the state of hand tracking right now. There's another experience that's in our recommended list. I might go get it.
Yeah, I thought that works better in my opinion.
So the other one, you make a little triangle with your fingers, and then snap your pinch your fingers together to tell it where to teleport.
Let's try physical only. How does that work?
And they are still working on this. They are actively developing this. This game is called Waltz of the Wizard. It's by Alden Dynamics, and it has been one of the earliest room scale games, and with hand tracking, one of the first games to really support hand tracking.
Oh god.
Throughout the entire experience.
Okay, at least I have this working now.
To be clear, Jake, the 90 hertz is experimental right now, but it's so experimental that it doesn't even work in any games right now, as I understand it. Facebook has turned off the feature at launch.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, David found how the locomotion system works.
Oh no, I'm talking about the water.
Yeah, Lucas, I love this software. We're in contact with the developers of Waltz of the Wizard. They are working on major updates for this game. So David is in the main area, the main room. He can grab 3 ingredients.
So cool. I'm just playing with the water still. Oh my god, it's incredible.
I know. All right, so he can grab 3 ingredients from the place to his right. Oh, there's the electricity, and you're seeing the graphical differences with the electricity that's only possible on Quest 2 compared to Quest 1. So the lighting of the electricity fingers is one of the key differences you can see Quest 1 versus Quest 2 graphically.
Whoa.
Mike, I have yet to test Virtual Desktop since they officially launched Quest today. I believe it is going to be locked to 72 hertz mode until they unlock the 90 hertz mode again. So I think it is back to 72.
God. This is blowing my mind.
Thank you.
I mean,
I felt crazy telling everyone how awesome that was. No one else was jumping in here.
I played Elixir and I thought it was fine, but this is far better.
So are you shooting at the targets?
Yeah.
Find the targets.
I am.
Yeah. He is not using Virtual Desktop right now, right, David? You're using a wired Oculus Link connection?
No, I'm streaming over Chromecast wirelessly.
So he's casting his view to Chromecast and then piping that into the PC.
Yeah. So you connect a Chromecast to an HDMI splitter, and then the HDMI splitter goes into a capture card, which goes into your PC.
Given up, huh?
Oh, it's so cool to see this on
Can
on
someone
stream.
tell me how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb? I don't know the notes.
I can do the beginning of
Or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Can someone look up? Is it like what the
yeah,
letter?
try DDGA.
I think those are the right notes. Whoops, I'm getting too close to my fan over here in the corner. Let me see if I can recenter.
We have over 200 people watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's a big day for virtual reality, and we should be able to transfer over to our virtual studio after we show all this Quest 2 gameplay.
No, this
and
is
we
my
will show
stream
you
now.
hand tracking in detail and how that works in sort of a social setting.
This is my stream now.
All right, so what I was trying to tell everyone is this area that David is in is sort of the main area
I
of
made it
Waltz of the
worse.
Wizard.
Crap. Hang on.
And they are going to add, the developers, Alden Dynamics, are going to add a significant new section to the game. I think they're calling it the Natural Magic Update. And there will be a lot more coming to this game in the near future.
Crap.
And I think they actually are warning people that the price is going to go up. So we've actually got a couple codes from the developers that we may be giving away on our stream a little bit later when we are in our studio.
Okay, is this better? Can I reach the xylophone now? I can. Okay, perfect. I need a bigger space. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. If you are using controllers, it has two little wands that you pick up, but if you're not, you just use your hands. I can't reach the last note. The stupid fan. Okay. Anyway, let's try some other stuff. I can't get it to work anyway. Test.
I'm glad we got to show that on stream, though. That's the first time we've really shown that live to an audience, and it is one of those things that's kind of like, it's not perfect, but it is some of the best examples of the idea that you can see right now.
Oh, I know why my hand tracking keeps messing up. It's because I've got my box light pointed directly at where I'm standing for the stream to help the green screen, but as a result, it's washing out the camera tracking because it's a bright white light. There we go. This is better now.
Why are you using two ingredients of the same kind? Try another type.
I don't know what to do with electricity. I've got electric hands.
So if you get a couple spells and then do the electricity fingers at everything else around you.
I'm trying to figure out how to actually get new spells.
The slingshot fingers are my favorite thing because they're like the most automatic, quick weapon you could ever imagine. Like, yes, you could reach over your back to get like an arrow, but I kind of like slingshot fingers a little bit better than that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I get new spells or whatever.
2K says their quest should be coming today from Amazon.
How do I get new spells? I'm still confused.
All right, so over on your right, to the right of the bowl, pick one ingredient each from the 3 plates, and then basically get every combination of the 3 ingredients to get every one of the spells.
How creative.
Jake, does the Oculus Quest 2 lag a bit, or is it really clean and doesn't lag, and what Wi-Fi are you using? So to be clear, Jake, David is playing games from the Oculus Quest store that are downloaded and run completely standalone on his headset. So there's processors, chips, everything needed for the VR experience is contained within the device that's attached to his head. He is then casting everything he sees from that Android-based device to a PC, and that's how we're seeing what he's seeing. But
Okay, it's not letting
on-
me add any more ingredients. I've added one of each pedestal, but nothing happened.
Sure you got one off the top? I don't.
It's not letting me. I've tried every single thing here. They all pop out.
Why
The
are
two
you
flasks
using
at the
two
top
ingredients
pedestal?
of the same kind?
2 flasks. I don't know what that means.
No, turn it over. You're turning like an elixir into the thing. You're not dropping the cup in the thing. You're pouring an elixir in.
Okay. Those didn't look like flasks to me. Okay. Transmute.
Objects fly and flutter by. Hold very still for
Yeah, so just to be clear, Jake, that
you may meet
lots of people are learning about this stuff for the first time today,
Broken object.
and so it's understandable that there's
Poke it.
confusion. But you can play the quest without any external hardware except holding those controllers in your hands. David is showing you the one example where you've got a full-length game where you don't need to have those controllers in your hands. You can add a
Oh, that's
VR-ready
all this
PC
is.
to your experience to do some other things. So that's the only reason you really care about wireless, really, is to make sure you've got access to something like virtual desktop. And if people want to understand what virtual desktop is, I can explain that separately. But it isn't necessary for the Quest experience to have great Wi-Fi. I'll put it that way.
You would have exploded.
iPod media, you're asking is whether virtual desktop has hand tracking. Yes, virtual desktop has hand tracking. And I guess I should explain virtual desktop since a couple people are asking about it now. Again, come back for our stream
I've got an air guitar.
where we will be in the VR download, and we should have some virtual desktop codes to give away to our viewers. So Guy Godin, the developer of Virtual Desktop, sent me over a couple codes to give away to our viewers, and we will do that probably on our stream today after we're done with the gameplay. Virtual Desktop is an amazing piece of software, and it has a feature that you can sideload. And we'd have to explain sideloading separate. Some of you will understand sideloading, lots of you will understand sideloading. But what you can do is basically patch Virtual Desktop after you buy it and make it so that it runs PC VR games wirelessly on the Quest. And it will even simulate your hands as Oculus Touch controllers. And so you could theoretically play a game like Beat Saber on your PC with just your hands in the open air. It is a terrible experience. To do that, I wouldn't recommend it for almost anyone, but you could technically do it.
Oh man, the magnetize is sick. It's just force, pull, and push all combined together.
Yeah, Jake, totally understand. Your PC isn't VR ready. Lots of people are sort of in that position. So yeah, your Quest will run, or a Quest 2 will run VR great without having a PC anywhere nearby.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more spell, then we'll switch to something else.
So everyone's aware my battery might run dead for my phone, which I'm using for Discord right now. If it does, I'll reconnect after a few minutes.
Oh, supersize.
Touch any
Oh.
object.
And you can write with the quill and everything? Oh man. Alright. Well, that was fun. This is a cool game.
That's amazing. Real VR Fishing. I just got some codes from them, so I think we're gonna have some Real VR Fishing codes to give away when we get into the download too.
Nice. Do you want to go fishing? Is that what we're gonna do now?
Yeah, I think it'd probably be a good. Oh, someone's asking for Onward.
Sure, I
Let me
can
look
show
if
that.
there's any other.
So as soon as I exit the game and close it down, now I can see the browser again. But you can't see the browser when you're actually launching a game. Okay.
So, yeah, some
Onward.
great
Here's
comments.
Onward.
Lucas is saying it's been a solid lineup, and that really is true. It has been an amazing lineup. Um, for this Quest 2 launch. Honestly, John Carmack is one of the technical guides at Oculus or at Facebook, and a couple of years ago, I think at one of the events, he said something to the effect of Facebook would be competing with Switch. It was unavoidable.
Yeah, that was last
And
year. Yeah,
and
I remember that.
and I think that's fair. I think it is competing with Switch, and I think it's doing a pretty interesting job of it. I think you buy a Switch for a very different reason than you buy a Quest, but it's still a
But
very interesting proposition.
you could also make the argument like, do you get a PS5 or do you get two Quest 2s? Do you get a PS5 or do you get a Switch and a Quest? You know, like.
What was the one? Should I get an Index?
Oh yeah, an
or
Index
10?
and a gaming ready, or an Index plus a VR ready PC, or 10 Quests for my entire family. Which is.
That's.
Oh, I'm having to do the tutorial because I haven't played it on Quest 2 yet. Maybe I can skip it. Holster on my hip. Thank you for supporting. Blah blah blah. Yeah. There's that disclaimer. Onward is an early access game. Even though it doesn't say it is in the store, it is still an early access game technically.
Yeah, definitely keep that in mind before you make a purchase. It's maybe the only example of that, or one of the few examples
I think
of that.
the one other one would be Solaris, which they're not calling early access; they're calling it pre-season. But it's basically early access. Like if we're being honest.
And Echo was beta for a while.
Oh wait, the workshop is live for Onward Quest now. I didn't realize the workshop was live. So you can download custom maps now. I did not realize this. Let's see here. Sort by popularity. We have Outlet. That one's made by Downpour. So why wouldn't I just download this? Obviously.
Jake is asking what would happen if you used VR on a non-VR ready PC. You could potentially make yourself feel really sick. If Oculus or Steam even lets you run the software.
Let's see here. Game modes. Operations. That's the co-op one, right? There's an office map. I don't know.
Marvel's asking about privacy policies. It's a good question. I think we've answered it a little bit earlier in this stream, but the question, of course, is how do you feel about privacy policies, and should you get it and not worry? Always worry. Always be vigilant.
Oh yeah, you have to be aware. I mean, I would say the same goes for just using social media in general, though. Let's go with Suburbia. That's the one that was really heavily downgraded the most, so I want to see what that looks like now.
iPod Media asking whether you're, is it really as if you were in a cinema when watching a movie? I would say yes, it is. Resolution can be an issue depending on how you're streaming a particular movie, but we are getting into HD levels pretty closely with this latest hardware. The Reverb G2, Reverb G1 are all getting to resolutions where we're starting to see very good pictures in VR. Not 4K, but we're getting close.
Okay.
This is not the Battle Royale game. That's Population 1, Jake. This is Onward. It is a team versus team shooter game.
Word. Body armor. Sure. Let's just go with this. Got a nice basic M16 here. There's only 4 enemies. I just want to show gameplay real quick. Yeah, so this is, there's a bunch of different game modes in this game. It is a military sim. So most of the game modes do not have respawns. I can notice the detail on the guns for sure. But I know this is a bug, that the gun looks kind of pinkish. I think it's from whatever lighting is on this level. They've told us that this is going to be addressed very soon.
Yes, the Quest 2 library should be the same as the Quest 1 library, although down the line there may be Quest 2 exclusives.
There already is actually on Rec Room. The new game modes like Battle Royale will not be on Quest 1. They're only Quest 2.
That's right. Yes.
So I think
That's a
it's
pretty big deal.
Battle
I would
Royale and
prefer
Rec Room, and what is the other one that was added? Is it the pirate one?
something like that. I can't remember what the other one. Battle Royale was the big one that people were sort of really sad about on Quest 1.
Oh, I got somebody. I don't think I hit him. I'm trying to aim with my left eye because I think the stream is showing my left eye. Boom! What do you know? I already got them all. Does anyone have any other requests for games?
Michael, Bluetooth headphones are sort of
Someone's asking about the sniper. Let me show. Let me go to the shooting range.
I can't remember if Bluetooth headphones are compatible or not, or if it's like one of those things you can technically use, but it doesn't work great.
Yeah, I'm using earbuds, and then I'm using a headset to my PC to hear Ian talking. Let's go into the shooting range, and I'll show a sniper.
That's what they're asking. Say Pavlov doesn't have the scope, so they want a comparison. They also want table tennis.
Ooh.
If you're going to get a table tennis game, I highly recommend 11 Table Tennis. I've been in ongoing talks with the developer there, and it is incredible how well it is selling, and also the updates they have planned for that sound pretty strong. I definitely recommend 11 Table Tennis if you're looking for a ping pong game.
Let's go with the bipod. I don't need a suppressor.
Yeah, side note there for anyone who has a Quest 1 and a Quest 2. 11 Table Tennis and Iron Lights are the two games that I'm aware of that have LAN play support. So you can basically have two quests and play a game of table tennis, almost as if it was real, pretty much as if it is real, with just the Quest and the Quest 2. And if you're on the same Wi-Fi network, there should be almost no lag. Same thing is true with Iron Lights, and it's pretty incredible to have an experience with two quests and no lag.
Ooh, I hit that one all the way out there, first shot. Okay, I'm not sure. Is it showing my right? No, the scope is on my left eye, so hang on. Sorry, everybody. Let me aim with my left eye, even though it doesn't feel natural. The stream is showing my left eye for some reason, so you should be able to see right there. See, I've got my sniper. I've got the bipod on the sandbags, so it's mounted here, and I can aim down the sight. I've also got a red dot on the side, so if I had a close encounter, see, I can. Whoops, I forgot to. Hang on. Oh my god. As you can see, I haven't played this game since I reviewed it. There we go. So we can see right here, I've got the red dot on the side that I can. Where's the dot at? Where the hell's the dot? I don't know. But here's the scope. I'll hit this guy all the way out there. Got him. There you go. Let's go aim. Let's see if I can hit a moving one. Oh god. Oh god, they're moving fast.
Thanks for tuning in, Jake. Please subscribe and keep watching us.
I got it. I hit a moving one. Look at that. Alright. We're doing some ping pong now. Mike Ward, that was Onward. It is a military simulation style shooter.
one that's watching the stream sort of after we finished live streaming, but before we've added timestamps. We will add time codes to all the games we're playing.
Let's see here. I don't think I have 11 downloaded, so I'm going to switch my virtual environment back to Cyber City, because that's the one I like. I don't want to see my office, I want to see where I don't live.
Yeah, so people are asking about keys. We are going to go into our VR download studio. We're probably going to go in today after we make sure that Keeney has it updated. And we can show our hand tracking and everything works well in there. And we will probably give away some codes when we're inside that studio environment. So it'll be a
I
separate
like
stream.
whenever I
from this
search
one.
11 in the store, Racket Fury comes up first.
Brutal.
That's funny. 11 is better, everyone. Just in case.
And I think you can count the reviews to get an idea of
Oh yeah,
how
there's
they're
about
being
600
perceived.
more.
And it was only
900
released this year. Remember, Ratchet Fury was a launch title.
That's right, that's right. 11 is a far better simulation. I know because I'm worse at 11 than I am at Racket Fury. That's how you know it's more realistic. Let me wait for it to finish. Installation, there we go. Alright. Should I put on a little background music, or does everyone okay with mostly silence? Okay, language setting, go with English. Right-handed. Current
Jake,
choice.
the 256 is a very useful upgrade. So I would recommend the 256 for most people.
There we go. Okay. I am satisfied with the floor position, yes. There we go. Open and close a menu panel. Alright. Let's go with amateur paddle. Whoa. Oh, I have to allow permissions. Okay. Whoa, I'm playing against my own avatar. That's creepy. Oh my god. That feels incredibly realistic.
And this is the game that they make a 3D printed holder for the controllers. So there will be a new, probably very soon, within the next week or so, someone will design a new 3D printed holder for the new controllers, and you can actually put the controllers into a paddle that ends up feeling balanced exactly like a real paddle.
I tend to, I'm holding my controller like this, like sideways, like fully sideways, you know, like I'm holding an actual paddle. I'm not just gripping it and turning my hand over, I'm actually rotating the whole thing in my hand. Okay, let's see here. Is there like a campaign system at all, or is it just free play and multiplayer? Oh, there's mini games. Ball machine practice, quadrants mini game. Oh, there's beer pong. Let's try ball machine practice. Oh man. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Can you slice it? Like, does it actually put spin on it?
It does, but it's probably the single thing that any
Oh.
real ping pong player will look at this game and go, it doesn't quite match exactly what
Yeah.
I need to do in the real world.
You can though. I got it to work a little bit, but without being able to feel it, it's just that's just a
You should check.
limitation.
You do. If anyone out there checks out, go do some like pro level searches on YouTube for 11, and there's some serious things people can pull off with this game.
Ah. I just spiked it into the ball machine. Alright. I'm ready to take on a real AI. Let's go medium. I'm feeling pretty good. That's weird that you go against your own avatar. I wish you could like choose to go against a friend's avatar. Point voided? What does that mean?
You may need to serve it differently. You have to kind of toss it above your other. There's a way you need to hit it. You have to like drop the ball and hit it on your side first, and also you have to drop it.
Why
It's
isn't
like
that working?
it's like think about tossing the ball up and then hitting it as it's coming down.
Oh, okay. Let me try that. Service fault?
Yeah, good try.
I don't get it.
It's not supposed. It's only supposed to hit your side once.
Yeah. Let me see how the computer does it.
But
Oh, okay. They're hitting it before it hits the table.
yeah,
Okay, I think I get it. No, it's a service fault.
you have to toss it up too, though. It has to like. There's some rule like it needs to be higher than the paddle when you hit it, like where or something like that, or it needs to be.
Ah. All right. I think I'm gonna do it this time. Let's try. Come on. What am I doing wrong?
Keenan says the updated build of our studio is available for us to install. So we are getting close to being able to go into our other studio and talk to everyone about Quest 2 and
that was awful.
probably share some codes.
All right, what else do we have here? We could try real VR fishing. We haven't tried that yet.
I think that'd be a good one to end on. And in fact, my phone is definitely going to run out of power here in a sec, so
Okay.
it'd be cool to meet up with you in there before
Let me get my chair so I can sit down and relax, enjoy some nice fishing. And I'm curious to know what people thought of my output footage. I'm using a virtual green screen is what I'm using. I've never streamed on here with it. I've been testing it and it seems like it works really well. Come on.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm about to do real VR fishing with David. Live. Hold on.
Is that Julie? Hi, Julie.
Yeah.
All right. Let's learn how to move in the lobby. I'm going to sit down for this one because I feel like it feels more appropriate for a fishing game. Okay. Where do you want to fish? Let's South Korea. We've got
I think it's only South Korea right now. They're planning to do DLC packs for other places.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So it's various places there.
That's got a nice
David,
skyscraper in the distance.
He's asking, do you want to do the stream in the studio after this?
Yeah, sure.
Or...
I want somewhere really sunny. Looks really. Ooh, that's a nice. Oh, that's unlocked level 7. Really? Can I do any levels? Level 20?
I think you need to do like level 1. So what I think the
There it
way
is. River Han. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the way the loop works is you can either keep or release the fish, and if you release the fish, you level up, and so you can unlock new places that way.
Ah, okay. Oh, nice. Is there... I think I read, is there an aquarium? There is. There it is. This is a nice little cabin. You can change the interior of the aquarium. Oh, you have to purchase that stuff at the store. That's where they get you. I don't think it's microtransactions though. It's all just in-game. Okay. Multiplayer.
To answer the questions, I don't think David has access to Facebook Horizon right now.
I think I do.
Oh, really? And someone else, Radio Matt, is saying that they have to fight their wife for the headset now. They may have to get a second one.
I don't think I have it installed, but I do think I have it. Let me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get offline, so I'm gonna go meet you in a room in a sec. Or like, I'll try to meet you in a room and then I'll get off the chat here.
Here's Horizon. Let me install it. Okay. Create room. We're gonna go. Let's name it. Upload VR. MP3 player. Is it just MP3 or... Oh, it's not.
No, that's where it gets cool.
Oh, man. This is sick. Okay.
It does not sync up to the other people in the room, though. Keep that in mind.
Oh, that's fine. It's double typing in the box for some reason. I'm going to set the password as... I don't know. I'll set the password as OQ2.
How many people are in the room? You might get a person watching instead of me. It takes me a minute.
Well, they're just gonna have to leave then. Alright, I muted it. There we go, I've got chat pulled up. Look at that. This is gonna be the only game I stream in Quest from now on.
Right? Isn't it amazing? Every app needs this. Hey, little guy. My son is here watching your stream. Is David fishing?
Not yet. Okay, password OQ2. I guess it's all caps. Max player. I'm gonna set it at 2. Voice chat. Yes. Confirm. How do I get rid of the stupid keyboard?
All right. What's the passcode again? I'm loading into online mode.
You
can hit the I think the B button. I think gets rid of things that are up.
Thank you. It's OQ2. OQ2. The room name is Upload VR because it doubled the typing for some reason.
Okay, I see it. OQ2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All we can do is stage 1 because I don't have a choice.
No, wrong password?
And I think it has to be all caps.
Okay.
This is so nice to be able to see chat. Oh man. It's crazy.
I'm trying to enter a password so I can go play with David, and it isn't working right.
Maybe I can just remove the password and you can just join real quick.
Yeah, it's just I've got the keyboard thing doing. All right.
You want me to try
let me
that?
try one more time.
Should I back out?
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me try one more time.
Okay.
O Q 2.
Yeah, OQ2.
I think I did it. I think I was
There it
entering.
is.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right.
Don't press that button, okay? Hey, David.
Hey, David.
Should I mute
behind you.
game chat or should I exit Discord? Which one should I do?
Probably exit Discord. I'll probably
exit Discord. I'll probably
move. Let me make sure I can hear you.
Let me make sure I can hear you in game first.
Audio is going to be a lot quieter, probably.
That's okay. He can sit with
That's
me.
okay. He can sit with me.
All right, say something, David.
All right, say something,
Hello?
David.
Yeah, I can hear you in the game. Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you in the game. Hey.
So I'm going
Okay.
to turn off Discord now, and
So
then
I'm
you
gonna turn off
handle
Discord
what you
now,
need
and
to
then
on
you handle
OBS.
what you need to on OBS.
Okay, let me turn up the game audio then, if you're going to be in there. Okay, talk real
All right,
quick
you
in the
want to hear
game.
David, little guy? I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Talk again.
All right, put this one in your ear, little guy. Hi, this is me, and I've got my
Alright, cool.
little one listening in. Say hi to... Yeah. Hold this in, little guy. Can you hold on to it?
Can you reposition
Okay.
this and everything too?
And you can see what he is doing on this
Oh,
TV
you
over here. So
can.
this is what David's doing.
This is so cool.
See?
Alright, I don't know how I ready up. Do you have to ready up or something?
I think you can click one of the stages and just hit go or something.
Oh,
So if you hit
okay.
like stage 1, I assume that's the one you've got access to.
Alright, wow, this game is pretty.
Isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
So I was playing this with my friends over the weekend, and a couple strangers, because we set it to 4 players. And you can set it to easy, medium, or hard. And I believe hard removes basically any guidance. It's just like real fishing. But the easy and medium
Oh, look at my
levels
little baby fish.
let you see where the fish are.
I got a minnow. Very nice. Dominic, we are playing real VR fishing. Keeping gives you more credit for this one, probably because it's the first time I caught him. Wow. Man, this is wild. Is this like a 360 photo?
I think it's a combo of both. Because sometimes you're in a boat in this game. You're not always at the shore. Let me see if I can pull up comments too.
Yeah, no problem, Dominic. Does Rec Room have fishing? I don't think Rec Room has fishing, does it? I'm kind of surprised it doesn't, but I don't think it does.
I wonder if there's a custom room for that. There might be.
Come on, little fishy fishy. I've played enough Animal Crossing. I know where this is about to go. There it is.
Yeah, you're looking at David. He's the one that's playing over there.
I didn't even check to see. Can you like customize your avatar?
Yes, you can. There's a room back
Oh,
at
that's
the
a
lodge.
bluegill. Look at that bad boy. That's over half a foot long.
Nice. You see the fish you caught, David? Or Strider?
There you go.
Check out the
Right
fish.
there.
Yeah, that's the fish you caught.
We are keeping that one. You got teleported.
All right, so I've tried to explain this to people. David, can you show me on stream real quick?
Yeah.
Actually, I've got my son in my lap right here. He's a little one, and he's not old enough to do too much in VR. But what he can do is watch a casted stream. I can cast to a phone or an iPad or a TV. And here, hold the controllers in your hand. And so these are his.
Oh, so it's basically.
He's blocking my cameras a little bit because of where he's sitting.
He's basically playing a Wii game with your head as the camera.
Exactly. Yeah. So he could actually fish right now watching my stream casting to a TV. I'm not casting
genius.
to a TV. He's watching David instead. But he can actually learn to fish this way, and he's actually fished watching himself on a casting
so
stream.
Cool.
without actually wearing the headset. It was pretty neat.
Casper, First Steps is amazing. It's so fun. Wait, all the fish went away. Did we scare them off? Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh, we have a selfie stick.
You can press the button again to change the type of camera it is.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh, there's the fish. They're back. Oh, there's a green one. Green, I assume, means big. Come on.
Yeah, and I have the stream up too, so I'm watching live comments as well. Both of us in standalone VR, to be clear. We're not using the PC for anything other than to show this as the best possible quality we can.
Yeah, I'm streaming it over OBS on my PC.
Oh.
Using a Chromecast. But all the gameplay, everything is you're seeing right now is all Quest native. Oh yeah, we got a big one. We're eating good tonight, let me tell you.
Ooh, look at that fish. I see you fighting it.
Oh, look at that
cool.
one.
Good
There
job.
you go, boys and girls.
Oh, I just caught one. Oh no.
Johan, it probably depends on which setting you have your IPD at. The FOV might feel a little more narrow. I'm assuming for some, if you have it all the way set at the widest lens margin. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so I have my headset just set to the 3 setting for field of view, and depending on how tight I have it to my head, it can feel a little bit smaller, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Everything else about the Quest 2 is better than Quest 1, so if you're comparing it to Quest 1...
Mark, you said release
Get a
fish to
Quest
open
2.
new stages. It tells me I get more XP if I keep it. Is XP and new stages...
No, that's money,
is that
I think.
separate?
They're different economies. It's different
It
things.
should tell you that in the menu then, because it doesn't. I like the fishing mechanics though. It feels very realistic, you know, with the haptics and the arrows telling you which way to pull it.
Yeah, Mark actually is from the developer.
Oh!
Thanks for tuning in, Mark.
Thank you. XP for release, credits for key.
And
see, it doesn't say that though. It should say that.
So, Mark, actually, I think I saw a pop-up on my phone saying you sent some codes for us to maybe give away. So thank you. And when we meet in our studio, we should be able to give away a couple codes to this incredible game.
I just can't get over how gorgeous this looks on the Quest 2 screen with this resolution, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the type of thing where, like, if you just wanted to go fishing with me at like 5 minutes, with 5 minutes notice, it would be hard if my Quest is like all charged up or ready to go, and if we could really get in here within like, I don't know, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
That would be really fun. But having to do all the other stuff, setting up your PC or even turning on your headset, all that stuff takes time. It's kind of a pain.
And I mean, being able to pull up, I mean, I could watch Netflix right here. I could have music going.
Yeah, I was gonna test Netflix. Netflix uses a different like video stuff. YouTube should play, but I don't know if Netflix will.
I'm guessing Netflix does. Cap Joey.
Alright, I'll test it.
#1 game to download. I would say, of a paid game, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. That is an incredible game. And it feels really good on Quest. If you're looking for multiplayer, it's hard to beat Echo VR, and it's free. Johan, I definitely I don't know. Like, I was playing Star Wars Squadrons with this headset, and I thought it looked fine. What do you mean by how bad the blacks are? Well, Cap Joey, population...
Oh, he's talking about the LCD versus
Oh,
OLED.
right, okay. Cap Joey, population 1 doesn't come out until next week. That comes out on the 22nd. I want this other green one out here. Ah, that was bad.
I'm gonna freak out if Netflix works.
It should. I don't see why it wouldn't.
I'm trying it right now.
Come on.
I wonder if I could cast that.
Come on. Can you only have one window, or can you have more than one window?
I think it's one window.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to you, Mark. Like this.
Give me my other controller.
Is incredible. Being able to have a browser window open inside the game. I really wish more games had something like that on Quest.
Alright, the moment of truth. I'm logging into Netflix.
Galactic Master, I don't think. Radio Matt, this is built into the game. Real VR Fishing has a built-in browser and or music player. So that's what I'm using. I'm almost level 2, so we can change level soon.
I can't hear you, David. My son has taken my headphones, so you're currently talking only to a 5-year-old.
Hi, Strider.
The audience.
Okay, Mark Choi says Netflix does not work currently due to DRM issues. They're trying to get it to work, but it does not work currently.
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't work. Thank you for telling me, little guy. They were a big help on my stream today. Alright, should I try Hubie Halloween or Addams Family? Addams Family. I'm not gonna...
Let's go to level 2 now.
Come on, play. If this plays...
Netflix doesn't work.
Hold on, I can't hear you, David. He took away the thing again. Do whatever you want. You can take us to a different place.
Let's see here. Oh, it's nighttime now.
Oh, pardon the interruption.
Whoa.
This title is not available to watch instantly. Don't do this to me.
Mr. Icestuck, Saints and Sinners, I believe costs 30 or 40. I could be wrong. Is there a flashlight on this level? I would love it if we could have a flashlight. Graphic quality, low, everything low. I mean high, sorry.
Okay, I'll take the headphones back, thank you. Now, that didn't work. So 2 videos in a row from Netflix did not work
you
in
must
the
not have
browser.
had the headphones. Mark said Netflix doesn't work right now.
Okay.
Do you get a flashlight on this level at all? Is that an option? Where's my... Oh, here we go. Thank you, Radio Matt. $39.99 for Saints and Sinners.
I need the headphones in my head, okay?
It is definitely one of the best VR games out there.
Thank you.
Period. Hands down.
Get those. I don't need those right now, thank you.
God, this is so pretty. I can't get over how nice it looks. Oh, they're fighting for it. Which one's gonna bite? Come on, let's go, fishies. Aha! Nice.
Hey, little guy. He's on my PC now with my mouse because I wouldn't let him hold the controllers. You're about to tweet stuff from my account. I hear your laughter.
This level is pretty. I like the setting and the visuals. but I wish I could see more. I wish.
He's a little monster. I've got two mice connected to my PC, and I'm trying to look out the eye hole of my Quest to turn off the PC, and he's grabbing the opposite mouse to keep me from being able to turn off the PC. Okay, I'm gonna have to press the button on the PC.
Whoa.
To outwit him.
Look at this little guy.
Okay, I've outwitted you. The PC's off now, little guy. You can't do anything.
Cool, Banan. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. We're about to switch over to our virtual studio to do our talk show. But if there's a lot of interest, maybe I'll come back in here after. I don't know. Whoa, fireworks.
We should have Harry on at some point.
To be perfectly honest, I would rather sit here and play games on stream. Bokadon said someone get that kid a Mad Catz controller instead. Did you ever have a Mad Catz controller, Ian? Whenever you would have friends over, they would give you the crappy off-brand knockoff controller?
Yeah, to be clear, yeah, my friends would have the Mad Catz controller. Right. I had an official controller.
Sometimes what I would do, if I knew I wasn't very good at the game, I would take the Mad Catz, so if I lost, I would blame it on that.
You know what I hated was that generation where you had like the third-party wireless controllers that were wireless but much more terrible.
Yeah.
Because they needed like line of sight.
I remember the Wavebird on the GameCube was like the first great wireless game controller.
Oh yeah.
I loved my Wavebird. Those gray ones.
That thing.
They were so good.
Yep. Best
Up
controller ever.
until then, like every wireless controller was garbage, but that one changed everything. You just got a spotted barbell. I got one that's an inch larger, so there you go. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? Oh, okay, one more fish ought to do it. Then we can switch to level 3. There we go. Such a peaceful game. This is so nice.
Yeah, I mean, think about the way we're talking. I think that only happens in a game like this.
And I could see, like, agreeing to pull up a YouTube video at the same time together, you know, just kind of syncing it.
Yep.
Alright,
Disney
we're
Plus.
moving on to level 3 now.
Have you tried the Disney Plus group watch together feature yet?
No, I haven't.
Looks pretty neat because it gives everyone the power to hit play or pause.
Yeah, Patrick, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I have a battery pack in my pocket. It's plugged into my Quest. And how long have we been streaming? Yeah, almost 2.5 hours. And my headset's at 77%. That's where it stops at whenever you plug it into an external power. It'll downgrade slowly until it hits 77, and then that's where it hovers at until your battery dies. So we've been going 2.5 hours almost, and yeah, I don't think the Quest is hot. It's a little warm, maybe a tiny bit warm, but no warmer than a PC or a game console. You know, it's not gonna burn my hand, but it is warm to the touch on the front. Saints and Sinners is about 8 gigs, Mr. Isaac. Yeah. That's right. There is an update that's out on PC already that Quest doesn't have yet, the Meat Grinder Horde Mode update. That'll add another 4 gigs to it. You know what this reminds me of? Just the simple, kind of calming nature of the way this game works is fishing an Ocarina of Time on N64.
Well, you gotta get to some of those big fish. I haven't gotten to the sharks size yet, but there are some really big fish, and you have to battle them for a while to bring them in. Like, this is serene right now, but those big fish, it can get intense.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, this one's putting up a big fight. Look, there's a family of ducks right there.
I don't remember seeing ducks before. Is that new, Mark? Is that new for Quest 2?
Look at that. I don't notice it overheating, Jake. Like I said, I've had my battery pack plugged in this entire time. 2.5 hours streaming so far. And I would not call this overheated. Like I said, it's warm to the touch. Less warm than a laptop gets. I don't think it's even as warm as that. It's you know, just a little warm. We don't know when they're going to unlock 90 Hz for games, Johan. I don't think they've announced that yet. I'm going to keep that fish because I don't have one of those yet, and I like it.
You know, didn't they release hand tracking as like a November update? I wonder if they'll do something similar.
I think you're right, yeah. I think, or was it Link was November, then hand tracking was after?
It might have been December, yeah, like November, December.
This would be a cool game for hand tracking.
Fabster, yes, we played Beat Saber multiplayer a couple times at this point, right now, David?
Yeah, yeah. So the way it works is you have each of you, up to 5 people, are standing inside the map, you know, and you have your track coming at you, and then you can see 4 other tracks in the distance. You can see everyone in real time, so I can see them slicing their blocks, them slicing their blocks. I can see everyone's score in real time. I see their avatars while they're playing, and it's just a battle. You know, if you fail, then obviously you lose out and your score is stuck at what it was at. It's just a battle to see who gets the highest score. I like this one.
You know, if we really are able to get the stream up and running in our studio right after this, I can't think of like a more symbolic gesture of where we are in the VR market that you and I are both wearing standalone headsets and then able to go from like fishing together to our TV studio within a few minutes.
But see, what I want though is I want all of those things to be seamlessly connected.
Yep.
Like after I leave here, I wish that we could just collectively go to one of our home areas together. I wish there was like,
yeah, that's a really good
I wish there was
point.
a
I mean,
social hub.
That's what the party up is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Willie, no, I don't think I've noticed any issues. I would say there are some games are, you know, have a little more trouble than others. Like I noticed Arizona Sunshine, it seemed like whenever I started that game, it took, you know, a little bit for it to get smooth. At first it was a little stuttery, but also keep in mind I'm Chromecasting from my headset at the same time too. So performance might not be an issue at all if you're not Chromecasting.
So, David, to be clear, so yeah, we've got an update to do for our studio, and Heaney's asking what time we want to go in there. It's
I'm the captain
1:25 right now. Do you want to take like a 10-minute break and then meet up in our studio to talk for a little bit?
Let me hit level 4, then we can do that. I want to at least see what the next level is. I'm addicted now. If anyone has any other questions, let us know, because we're going to be stopping the stream, taking a break, and then we'll be back from inside of our virtual studio. It's like a newsroom.
So, and be sure to subscribe to us so you get those notifications when we go live in that studio.
Yeah, yeah. Hit the bell icon, all that good stuff.
Notice any pull in the processor yet after 2 hours of play?
I answered that
Ardell
one
is
earlier.
asking about Oculus Link. Is it still the Quest 1 resolution? Hard to answer. I think there's a lot they plan to do to improve Link.
I think it works
in
at
the
the
future.
Quest 2 resolution.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I just wonder if there's a lot of settings you can adjust. I think on the PC side. Michael, I don't think we've discussed IPD. Really, just clearly. There are 3 IPD settings on the Quest 2. 3 distinct positions you can set the lenses to. I'm at position 3 because I have a very wide IPD. And if I really push the headset in close to my face, I can kind of see the edges of the panel. So I can see the limits of the field of view more than I think probably the other 2 positions see. Jake, the first Oculus headset was the DK1.
That's true. The first consumer headset, I guess, would be the Rift or the CV1.
Yeah.
But the DK1
Well,
was there.
no, I think the Gear VR came out technically before CV1.
True. No, that's right. That's right.
Although that was pitched as an Innovator Edition, so.
Well, no, the consumer version did too. Because I
Ardell.
I bought the consumer Gear VR in late 2015, before I joined Upload.
So Ardell is asking the excellent question, the question in everyone's mind: does Virtual Desktop perform better than Oculus Link at the moment?
Yeah.
That is a very difficult question, complicated question to answer because there's a lot of different things you can be talking about when you're talking about reliability. Michael, you're asking your IPD is 70. Will I suffer a lower FOV? I think if you wear the headset really tight, you might see the edges of the display, and I don't know if I would call that suffering FOV. Like, it's still an amazing headset and a big step up from Quest 1, even from my IPD, which is fairly close to yours. Going back to the Virtual Desktop performance question, I just want to throw it out there that there's a big difference between playing a game where you have to move around your room a lot and a simulator game like Star Wars or Flight Simulator where you do not move your head a lot. If you're looking to play a simulator game where you're not moving your head a lot, the prospect of whether you want to use Virtual Desktop is going to be different than someone else who wants to play Beat Saber, Super Hot, or some other very active room scale game. That said, I have found more reliability, less disconnects with Virtual Desktop than I have with Oculus Link.
Oh my gosh.
Even if Oculus Link might have slightly better performance in some ways of looking at it.
I don't even know how to catch that fish. It breaks my line.
You know you have to turn the direction of your rod. And you also have to keep the tension at the right space between the red and the blue.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but every time that fish got on the line, the red would increase so much that I couldn't get it out of the red. Usually if I just don't reel, then it goes back down, but for some reason that fish was like, I don't know. I would say Aragon,
if there's
controller vibration, I guess, I noticed there's more nuance. I would say there's more like lighter vibrations, more variation.
Yeah, Mark's got the advice for you on what you're doing wrong.
Oh, don't reel in at all until it stops running away? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go see what level 4 looks like.
Yeah, I think we're getting...
Then we can switch.
Cool. Yeah, all we have to do really is update our apps for the studio, take a quick 10-minute break, and then make sure you find our live stream, which will be in our studio very shortly.
This is awesome. We're on boat, and it's raining. Oh my god. You can see the droplets in the water.
And there should be a chance to win some Quest codes. You can get the Oculus app open on your phone, or I think you can even go to the web app to enter in an Oculus code and try to enter it before everyone else.
You know, Ian, if you close your eyes, you can. It really almost feels like you're sitting like out on the river.
You know, that was another thing I got to bring up with Carmack. Do you remember one of his comments where he suggested that the headset should vibrate?
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine the water droplets hitting your headset?
I mean, I've sweat enough today that I can feel it running down my face right now. So here's an immersion recommendation. Play an hour of Beat Saber, then come play this level and just sit there and you'll just feel it. Yeah, that's true immersion.
Alright, we got a couple more questions. Any last questions? We should probably get to them now. How does Quest 2 compare to PSVR? I don't think there's a competition anymore. If you have a PlayStation, maybe you get a PSVR, but if you don't have a PlayStation...
Yeah, I mean, the question is really, it just comes to exclusives, right? Like Resident Evil 7 is great, Astrobot's amazing, Farpoint, Firewall, all those games are really good. But at this point, since we know they're backwards compatible on PS5, I would wait. And I would just wait and see what that offering looks like and how the cross, backwards compatibility works with the new headset. And I don't think I would recommend getting a PSVR if you don't have one right now. Unless you can get it super cheap and you already have a PS4, then maybe. But it's hard to recommend a PSVR right now. The tracking quality and resolution quality is so low compared to modern offerings like the Quest 2 and Index and G2, and I mean it's hard to recommend a PSVR right now.
Yep. It definitely is a good way to wind down, Mark, and thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been a joy to kind of like have this exploration all work as well as it did, and thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, this stream, the quality looks like it turned out really well, so I'm really pleased with this, and we'll be offline for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to be back inside of our virtual studio here on the same channel. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. That is our talk show where we'll be talking about the Quest 2. It'll be even more Q&A focused rather than playing games. It'll just be us in a studio, and we'll be talking about the Quest and all that good stuff. So we'll be back very soon.
David, it feels amazing to fish in VR.
Yes.
It feels amazing,
it does,
right, David?
It does, because like this game, as compared to Bait, like this game, you have to physically, like you see my finger right there, and it grabs the wire. You actually have to release, and then you reel in using your hand, and then catching the fish is really fantastic, and yeah, it feels great. I guess actually real quick before we leave, I want to go look at my fish bowl, or my aquarium. Where are my fishies at? I thought I would have fishies. Where's all my fish? Oh, here we go. Why can't... Oh. It can only be the ones that you own. That makes sense. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I love that I can hang out here and look at all my fish. And then I can go to the store, right? And I could buy new stuff for my aquarium. I could buy some plants. I only have 100, so I can't buy anything. Oh, there we go. Stonewall. Interior. Stonewall on. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so fantastic. Okay. Okay. Now we're done. Alright, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you had a good time watching. We'll be back very soon with our talk show here on the same channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.